What's good with it? What's good with it? What's good with it, everyone? This is your boy DJ's Raw Uncut Truth, giving you the raw content that you deservedly need. And joined with my brother, Revolution Radio, aka Rev. He's chilling in the cut in the blue light district, smoking on that winter's pack. Bro, feeling like a winter today. We see Latola. He says greetings from Uganda. Shout out to Uganda. Much love. Shout out to everyone in the chat. I'm gonna let everyone know before we start the show. We're gonna have some guidelines. Number one, for those who are a moderator, your job is to make sure the chat is number one, organized. Make sure they can disagree, but they cannot do any slick-ish. No baiting the guests, no trying to slick talk any of the panel. You can put them on timeout, but don't block. You leave the blocking to me. And I don't usually block, but you have that free reign. We're going to have a good show tonight. And let's start. So with LaMelo Ball and the Hornets, me and Rev told you a while ago that if LaMelo Ball and Miles Bridges play more than 25 minutes a game, they're likely going to win that game. Now, they may not win every game, but they're above 500. We told you this. They won today. Nobody thought they were going to beat the Pacers today. But they did something different tonight. They played LaMelo 29 minutes, and he played longer in stretches. Now, before I go on, I do want to see LaMelo clean up on the turnovers. I think that should be cleaned up. I think at times the turnovers come from overpassing to the bigs, and they got butterfingers. So when they lose a ball, that's a turnover on him. So he can fix that, and the best way to fix it is for him to continue to do what he did in the second quarter, attack the basket. See, LaMelo was 0-6 from three, but you never even realized that because he was able to score in the paint. That's what he has to do. If you could score in the paint, you could take as much threes you like. That's my rule. As for Devontae Graham, he actually had a good game today. You know why? Because James Borrego didn't play him too many minutes. Played him just right, which was about 31 to 30 minutes. Didn't play him 35 to 40 minutes tonight. He had a lot of energy. And yes, he had 14 points and 10 assists. That's because James Borrego figured finally to manage the lineups. Don't be doing these, putting the starters in too long, and keep your backups active. I'm going to let Rev cook because I know he got a lot to say.
Peace to the president, DJ's Raw Uncut Truth, hashtag new media, to the distinguished guests in the chat, to Maurice Hamrick, shout out to you. To Kane, shout out to you. Shout out to Bartram down there. I see you play, boy. Shout out to 313, man. You're going to get your flowers tonight, man. You deserve your flowers, man. Shout out to you. Shout out to the chat. Y'all already know what it is. Y'all put it in the chat. Hashtag new media. Hashtag new media. Like Ice Cube said, man, today was a good day. Anytime you can score 16 points and you 0-6 from three, well, we dealing with a special player, DJ. We dealing with a special player. LaMelo Ball is special, man, for a rookie. Shanker, what it do? God, K. Warren, I see the home team is in the building. If I'm missing any one of the A1s, the day ones, my apologies. But yeah, what's man. Up, what's going on, RY? You out there in LA?
I'm in Phoenix, but I'm from LA, bro.
You a Lakers guy?
I'm a Laker fan, bro.
Lakers
fan,
Lakers,
you know.
Lakers.
I got lead pass for LaMelo though, so you know.
You already know what it is. You already know what it is. But yeah, man. It was a great game, man, because the reason why this game was so impressive to me is because at the beginning of the game, he was struggling. Like he was struggling. You know what I'm saying? He was struggling to find his rhythm. And like I said, Melo is a streaky player. When Melo get hot, you in trouble. He scored 7 points back to back in the end of the first quarter. I said, oh shit, it's gonna be a long night for Indiana. And sure enough, DJ, like you said, they played him more minutes. They didn't play him in those weird spurts. The ball was in his hand more tonight. The usage rate was probably legit. And yeah, man, I like what I saw from Charlotte with him at the helm and Miles Bridges getting up and down the floor. Gordon Hayward was 4 for 12 tonight. I told y'all they don't need Gordon Hayward to have 40 points tonight. They just need him to be a solid 20-point-a-game guy and let Melo get everybody else involved. And I promise you, 313, I'm gonna get the Zoe. You're gonna get your flowers tonight.
What happened? All right.
So Ryan, tell me about the game, what you saw from LaMelo Ball, and what was you pressed with the Hornets with?
He was actually more aggressive tonight, and because you know every game we watch, man, it's like they look him off every game. So they was actually looking for him more. You know, Graham, he played pretty bad. He played better tonight. He shot the ball better. But I think he came in the game, LaMelo came in the game being aggressive from the start. So I think that changed everything. I mean, he missed the 3-pointers, but he was attacking the basket. I like when he attacked the basket more. Because if you attack the basket more, your jumper it's gonna start falling. But he's special, man. He's special, man. I just don't understand why he don't play 35 minutes per game. I just don't understand. I don't get it. You know, I don't get it.
It's so true, brother. What James Borrego is figuring out, he's a rookie. Duh. You got to play him through mistakes. You got to let him grow as a young man. And shout out to Tofik. He says, DJ Raw, what are your thoughts of LaMelo's first posterizer? I thought it was nice. I think it was an energizer booster. It charged up the whole team. I was happy for LaMelo. That was a frustration put back. He'd been wanting to play so long, man. And he dunked the basket like he was trying to kill the rim. Loved it. Loved every minute of it.
That changed the momentum of the game.
If we get deep on this, fellas, like really, when Devontae Graham, say baby, when his fingerprints are on the game, the Hornets lose. Like when he's the leading scorer, when he's taking the most shots, when he's hogging all the minutes. I can't remember a game that they won when he. What's up, True the King? What's up, brother? I can't remember a game they won where Devontae Graham has the most shots and the most minutes. And I'm talking about the most minutes by like 6 or 7 minutes. But whenever LaMelo has his fingerprints on the game, bro, the team just looks different. And you're right, Shanker. That putback dunk was a thing of beauty. It's not just about the damn dunk. It's the fact that he has the heart to go in there with a 6'11" guy and try to yam on him, bro. Like all players are not dogs.
That's fact.
All players are not dogs. What'd you say? What'd you say, Ryan?
I was gonna say his brother not really a dog, and I always been a fan. I watched him through high school, went to games, being from SoCal, But LaMelo is just different. He's a different type of dog. He's what I thought Lonzo was gonna be. I'm gonna be honest with you. Lonzo is a good player, but LaMelo is gonna be an all-star for sure. Period.
Bro, can you imagine if LaMelo would have hit his threes while attacking the basket? He would have had 30 plus.
Easy.
He would have had 30.
That's how much a dog LaMelo is.
Did y'all notice they took his ass out with like 4 minutes to go? I was like, what's going on? I'm like, dude, they're gonna lose this damn game. Like, why are you taking him out right now? And then I'm like, I don't get it, bro. I don't get it.
Right. If they would have lost this game by taking out LaMelo Ball out 4 minutes, the whole local media and definitely us would have been ethering right now. So they were spared. Luckily, that 3-point shot that
From
Terry
Rozier and
Rozier
Graham,
hit,
that was big. That was
they
big.
needed that. And shout out to Terry Rozier. I think James Borrego needs to get him involved more. You don't pay him all that money just to watch him stare at Tay Bay all day. Get him involved and let him do what he does best, score.
Facts. I agree, DJ. They got to get Terry Rozier going more consistently. I like what he brings to the table, man. And for everybody that keep calling out Zoe, we gonna get the Zoe. We gonna get the Zoe.
Zoe played good tonight.
Yeah, he
Zoe
played
played good
great
tonight.
tonight. Zoe deserve his flowers. Zoe was knocking that thing down. I'm starting to think Zoe slow played New Orleans because he wanted to get the hell up out of there. And like DJ said on Twitter, now he's playing for that trade. You know what I'm saying? He's trying to get the hell up out of there, man. So
I don't want him to go to
we're gonna get the Zoe. We're gonna get the Zoe, but this Charlotte Hornets win was very impressive. The Pacers is a tough team to beat. They're very disciplined.
Coach is good.
Coach good. They got a lot of length. One of the biggest teams in the East. And that's what was so impressive tonight. LaMelo wasn't taking those scrubs off the dribble tonight. He was taking Jeremy Lamb, 6'6", 6'7" guy. McConley plays great defense, hard-nosed guy. That's how he stays in the league. Malcolm Brogdon, like he was getting to the paint wherever he wanted to. So I look for little nuances in the game. Like if he wasn't hitting the three, that's cool. But when you're not hitting the three, can you score consistently? I think this is like the third game in a row where the boy got an and one. So for a rookie, that's pretty impressive, man.
Right off the bench and one. Layup and one. He should have had 2 and ones back to back, to be honest with you, in the first quarter.
Yeah, people don't talk about this. LaMelo's foot, and Jan Will is right. LaMelo's footwork is really good at a 19-year-old. Shout out to JJ for training him. His footwork is flawless, man. Like he understands his feet will lead to the promised land. That's what they teach you when they train these young basketball players. You got to use your feet like painting. You're trying to paint the court. That's what they will tell you. LaMelo, with his footwork, it's artistry. You don't know what's going to happen. You don't know if it's going to be a dynamic pass or a crossover. And he had the whole Pacers team in a loop. When the Pacers were trying to play LaMelo more physical, I like that I saw LaMelo attack the challenge and attack their bigs. He wasn't attacking scrubs. He was attacking Miles Turner and Sabonis. 2 lethal big men. Probably the best big man combination right now, power forward to center, I think. And to see him rise to the occasion was such an amazing thing and so promising. James Borrego, if you're listening, all you have to do to keep your job, play LaMelo and Miles Bridges more than 25 minutes a game. Give them longer stretches and more plays. I'm not saying they're going to win every game, but it's the right formula. It's something to see. And to the people in the chat, the moderators, make sure you're on top of everything tonight. Make sure the energy is good, and make sure there's no shadiness. So keep doing a good job to the moderators. 313, you there?
Yeah, what's good? Can you hear me?
Yes. What you think about this game?
For one, I'm not actually as surprised that the Pacers was gonna win this game. I actually thought Gordon Hayward was gonna do more, to be honest. I'm not surprised that the Hornets won this game. It was very close, but I mean, I'm gonna be honest. They won this game because LaMelo played 30 minutes. That's just really the fact of the situation. And I'm not surprised that Melo played good against the Pacers. I mean, his brother has always played good against the Pacers. And you put LaMelo on those small guards, TJ McConnell and Aaron Holiday on switches. It's barbecue chicken. And I agree with you 100%. Melo has a night like Lonzo if he makes his threes. 100%. Like he would have been 27, 28, 30. Like he would have been balling. But he doesn't have to do that as long as you get the W, you know? So it was a great game from him. I definitely agree with y'all about but I like how he was playing. He looked a little bit more confident today. And but that dunk, oh my, how did y'all not talk about the dunk? Oh my goodness.
We did talk about the dunk.
I'm about to say I must have been bruh. Oh man, that dunk was that. I love that. Like, nah, I love that. Like for real. I love that, man. Because he only did that because he's intelligent. Like, yeah, he athletic and all of this, but that was he knew it's like he knew the ball was gonna bounce off the rim before the man even missed the shot, and he already was ready to jump in the air.
He's
it was like
that,
he like I don't even know if he gonna make the shot, but I'm already jumping. And he made, you know what I'm saying? So that's a very heads up play for LaMelo. Great game from him. But yeah, this team is gonna be great if Melo's playing 30 minutes. You know, we know that, man. So
did you see the stare down in the shit talking? That was something to see.
Loved it, bro.
That was something to see. I was getting crunk on that. Man, I was getting crunk. And shout out to K. Warren. He's right. Scott Fowler, who has criticized LaMelo before. Let's get Scott Fowler props because I told everyone the local media has to put pressure on these coaches. And that's what he did. He made an article that LaMelo should start, that he should receive significant minutes. It was very detailed. It said that the Hornets has no direction, and even if they made a 10 seed benching LaMelo Ball, that's not accomplishing anything. And he's absolutely right. Now today,
in this new era and this new age of like social media and stuff, because I know we grew up before this. We're more powerful than we think as a fan base, like these fan bases, and because we talk and we add all of the beat writers and the reporters, and they get sick of hearing it, and then they making articles about what we complaining about, and then they're asking questions about it. This is completely unrelated, but a player on my team wasn't playing minutes, and our fan base got so mad to the point that we berated the coach with about 10 questions about this player, and all of a sudden he's been playing in every game. So like, this is what you have to do to get these players on the court. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it really works.
But he shouldn't even be on the bench. You know, like
well, we know that.
You know, it's crazy. I don't get it. Like, he shouldn't even be on the bench. You know, it's sad, but
no, Borrego is playing favorites. It's one thing I don't like about my coach with the Pistons. He plays favorites. He's playing favorites with Devontae Graham. He's trying to get Devontae Graham all the opportunity to like outplay or just play good enough so he can like be like, well, I can start him over Melo because he's averaging 14. You know, like he's trying to give him all to go. But I want to say this whole season, I haven't said this though, I'm really proud of Terry, man. Mad respect. He's been carrying himself well on the court and off the court, man. Like truly, I didn't really know what to expect. I didn't know what to expect, but he's been great for Melo.
And Rev, I want to ask you this: do you think that James Borrego is going to learn from these rotations and try to do it with this tough schedule? Common sense will tell you that this is the formula to stay afloat in the Eastern Conference that's improved. I would love to hear your perspective, my brother.
I'm not sure it's up to Borrego, honestly. I really don't know if it's up to him. I think it's a front office plan that they have for Melo, or they're appeasing people that are starting. So they're trying to find that fine balance of, okay, showcase him just enough. If he's having a good game, then we'll keep him out there. If he's struggling at all, then we'll use this as an excuse to give these guys minutes so that the starters won't be whoever they're protecting in the starting lineup. Of course, we know Tay-Bay, but you know what I mean? I'm not sure it's up to James Borrego to answer your question, brother. I don't know. I'm interested to know where it's coming from, and I'm sure if the losing is to continue, like if they lose tomorrow, because as high as they are tonight, they got a tough game with the Bucks, who just lost tonight, who's going to be looking for a win on the road. So if they start losing games and they end up being 2-10 or 2-12 over these last games, then stories are going to start to leak about who's to blame for LaMelo not starting. Because when he plays well and when he plays extended minutes, Charlotte is a much different team, and it seems like they always get a dub when he plays that many minutes.
Greg's perspective. Shout out to Mr. Jones representing that new media, and Shanker. Let them know. Get them likes up. We got 270 plus in the house.
Let's
Get
go.
the likes up so we can stay on this live and give y'all the raw and cut truth that you deservedly need. 313. What do you want to see from the Hornets in these next couple of games?
Man, I'm just glad I start watching them again. I watched their last game and I watched this game, a little bit of this game. But what I want to see from them is more ball movement. Like, as long as they move the ball and play the right way, it'll work out. And and better defense. I mean, because their defense is very, very inconsistent. And if Gordon Hayward isn't having like that good game carrying you earlier for the rest of your people to get going, then that's what's gonna really hold you back. But if they keep moving the ball, running it through LaMelo when he's out there and playing defense, they should win some of these games because they've been competitive in a lot of these games. And the games that they've been competitive when they were winning earlier, because you said they 500. Those games that they're winning, they made their 3-point shots. They're competitive on the glass, and they was playing solid enough defense to keep their head above water. So that's definitely what they need to do. But I want to ask, did this whole you can't start immediately culture start before Borrego with Charlotte, or was it with him? Because if it started before, then it might not really be on him.
I don't know, because P.J. Washington started last year. So I'm not sure.
No, they don't got no excuses then.
Yeah. I just don't think.
Y'all know why. They don't like LeVar. Y'all know why. We already know. It's fucked up. But I'm sorry to use my, but it is what it is. I'm like, don't draft this kid if you're not gonna play him. And he was balling, man. At the beginning of the season, triple double, playing great, and then you just stop playing him. He make a mistake, you take him out, but then take bake and shoot 5 air balls, and he stays in the game. Like, that's not cool. And MJ, they got to do something. Mitch Kupchak, he fucked my Lakers up. He needs to tell the coach, you need to play this dude 30 minutes a game. And they want to use him on Instagram and, for likes and stuff. Man, play the kid.
I got to read this. Shout out to Daniel Sims. He says, new media good evening, everyone. I couldn't watch the game because of a loss in my family. Brother, my prayers are with you. As people know, Daniel Sims has been a loyal subscriber to this channel way before I was even known. And
sorry for your loss.
He's like family. And
sorry for your loss, brother.
And this is why we got to make sure the energy is always positive, man. You never know if you lose a loved one or a family member. You got to live every day like it's your last. You got to love the next person next to you, your family, your friends, and just be there for people. Once we all learn this, the world will be a better place. But Daniel Sims, you're in my prayers. And if you need anything, you know who to email. I'll always be there, man.
Prayers are, man. Sad.
Facts. Our condolences go out to you, brother. Just stay strong in these times is all I can tell you.
And Tofik says, I'm a Laker fan, but watching LaMelo's entertaining. I'm on the same train, man. Laker fan, but when I watch LaMelo, this is a good substitute to watch.
I was happy we didn't play tonight. I said, okay, I can just focus on LaMelo game. Yeah.
People don't realize, right? LaMelo has a big fan base, especially in Laker Nation. When they're not playing, they're watching LaMelo. Yeah. So to watch this team fumble the bag like they have is kind of odd. But luckily, they look like they're figuring it out. And I know we joke around with James Borrego and Devontae Graham. But if they do the same thing they did tonight, the only difference is play LaMelo more in the last 4 minutes. But if they do the same thing, he could keep his job. I mean, what
Oh
if they
yeah.
get a 9th seed? If they get a 9th seed, he's going to keep his job. But that's up to James Borrego. Does he want to be smart or does he want to be dumb?
But they're gonna have to trade a guard, man. Graham gonna have to get traded. They might not get nothing back, but that's just what it's gonna be because I think Rozier and LaMelo play good together. They have a better connection. You know, when Graham get in the game, he's just looking to score. He's not looking to pass, do anything. He had 10 assists tonight, which is good, but you know, he just played one way, and that's the score.
And shout out to Switch Culture, man. Follow his channel, especially if you're a Warriors fan. Ryan, you're definitely on top on that. Let me add this. People have been saying trade Rozier, and the only reason why they're saying it is because his contract, his contract
Yeah.
plus more suitors want him.
But
But
let me
I
say one
hate
thing.
that.
But they're in
Yeah,
Charlotte. Nobody's coming to Charlotte, so nobody's coming to
exactly.
Charlotte. You got to pay somebody. You know, that's how I look at it.
I believe that Rozier has deserved the right to stay with Charlotte. He's done everything right. He's been a great teammate, especially to the young guys and LaMelo Ball. He's actually had a good year this year. He's not doing too much out of the ordinary. He's not trying to overshoot, take bad shots. He's been clutch. I really would hate for him to be traded out of all people. Devontae played well this game, but I'd rather have Rozier on this team for the future with LaMelo. That's just my opinion on the situation.
Let me just say one thing. It's a little off topic, but Zeller, he played a good game tonight. But stop playing him with LaMelo, please. You need to stop that.
I can't even cap. I agree with you. Zeller had a good game tonight. He's had 2 games back to back. He's playing a bit above his level, but that's good. He's providing a solid presence in the middle that they did not have. So yeah, man, I can't rank on Zeller too much tonight. The turnovers that I saw Melo have tonight, they were just bad turnovers. I talked about it on Twitter a little bit, like the behind the back pass when McConnelly anticipated it. Also, he takes a lot of chances, but a gunslinger, a guy like that is going to take chances. Him and Miles Bridges, they're risk takers. So you'll see LaMelo if Miles is one-on-one with a guy on a fast break, he's going to always give Miles the benefit of the doubt. But the older he gets, he's going to learn to know when to hold him and know when to fold him. And the more experience they allow him to get on the court, he'll know when to make those passes and when not to make those passes. But it's hard to know that when your minutes are fluctuating because of a 5'11" guard. They pretty much admitted that today on 3-point conversions. Yo, shout out to 3-point conversions, man.
Right on.
Yo, if y'all haven't seen that clip of Danny Thompson from the 3-point conversion asking Devontae Graham about being 5'11" and that reaction, bro, it is classic. So shout out to Raphael and shout out to brother Danny Thompson.
Bro, the happiest moment of the game. Malik Monk played. That's not just Malik Monk played. The Twins didn't play because Malik Monk played. That made my whole day. About damn time. And I still think that Malik Monk will eventually be traded, but I'd rather see him on the court than either of those twins. It's a night and day difference. I don't care how supposedly good their phantom defense is. I just need bucket getters next to LaMelo Ball. I want people who can shoot. If I'm building a team, that's who I want around them. Shooters. Malik Monk is not perfect, so let's not judge him. I know he had drug issues, but he's doing a good job so far playing his role. We can't cap on it.
That boy can shoot, man. He can shoot.
And he's trying to resurrect his career, man. He made a mistake. The guy is trying to be a good teammate this year, so I don't want to rank on the guy, man. I'm hoping he turns it around, and it's got to be difficult for any professional, especially a guy that was getting rotational minutes last year and quote unquote was having the best career of his season, to make a mistake and go back to the bench. And I mean, Malik Monk doesn't even know if he's going to play from game to game. So, what were you saying, Rod? My bad, bro.
Oh no, you're good. I forgot. I'm chilling. I forgot. I'm saying he can shoot. He definitely can shoot. And I think if he gets more minutes, he'll be more confident because we need shooters around Melo.
Right. Can I step in real quick?
Yeah, you good.
People in the chat, please don't make fun of a brother's drug situation. Everybody knows somebody that was addicted to something, and who are we to judge others in that situation? So let's
one person in every family, man.
Right.
No need to joke about that. But was he like only on weed? Like weed, no weed. I mean, I'm from the West Coast, so weed ain't no drug. Each his own though.
$313 is about that time, man. It's about that time. You ready to talk about that boy?
Hey, man, it is what it is.
So Lonzo Ball, 27.7 assists, hit 7 threes tonight, on fire. Proved a lot of his detractors wrong. Made me eat my words. Made me question whether or not Zoe is not, doing certain things in order to get traded. Because I hope he gets traded. Tonight, what we saw from Lonzo Ball, man, they were running the offense through him. He when Zoe has a good night, his body language is just different. Like he was so in the zone tonight. You know what I'm saying? It was good to see that. I haven't seen that from Zoe in a long time. But I'm gonna pass it to you, 313. Go ahead, give us that gospel, man.
Man, so I do want to say before I go in about this game, the premise is yeah, I want Lonzo to be traded, and I still think he's going to be traded. Now let's talk about the game. This was these last two games from Lonzo's his body language, ever since the trade talks, his body language has been a little bit different. I don't think he scores 27 in the last game, but I definitely think he has a solid good game. And he's been hitting his threes, but what I was watching is it's like a twofold thing. It's like Stan Van Gundy is running the offense through Lonzo in order to showcase him to that other team. Like, this is how you're supposed to use him. Go ahead, have fun. And I definitely feel like the price, whatever it was, it went up. I don't know what Griff was asking for, but if he was asking for it first, maybe his team is like, well, maybe he could do that, not every night, but most nights. But to me, this was one of the best games I've ever seen him play because I saw everything I wanted to see from Lonzo tonight, except for one thing, getting to the free throw line. But I saw him get blocked, finish through contact, and then come back, do the exact same thing, then score. That's what I've been wanting to see from him. I saw his mid-range. That's what I wanted to see. I saw him to shoot a right-handed floater. That's when I knew he was confident. I'm like, oh, no, this man tripping. And then I saw him hit his three-point shots. I've always said this with Lonzo. He's a type of point guard. It's a few point guards like this, but he's one of those point guards where the three-point shot is just the key to his game. Yes, I 100% want him being aggressive and attacking the rim and all that other stuff. But at the end of the day, he's gonna live and die by the three, until he's maybe deep into his career. But that's why he had to get this in between game, so he doesn't have to live and die by it. But SVG, it took you damn long enough to do what's simple. Let the point guard play point guard. Is that hard to do? B.I. still gets his 28. Zion still gets his buckets. Eric Bledsoe does what he does, and the team flows well. One thing I will say about SVG is he plays Lonzo on long spurts, and I like that, and he respects Lonzo as a defender. I mean, obviously, he's not going to defend Giannis because he's a different position, but the best perimeter players he's been putting on Zoe, and Zoe has that confidence. He either is confident when he's going to do staying with the Pelicans, or he's confident on his next team that he's about to ball out, and he's showing them look.
Yeah,
I'm happy. He's like, I'm happy, man. I'm happy and I'm free. This game reminds me of the second game of his career because after all of that pressure on him and that terrible game he had and all that criticism he got, nobody was expecting anything in the second game. All the pressure was kind of off, and he just went in there, played his game, and did great. And coming from injury, because I didn't think he was gonna play, it wasn't that much pressure on him. He's like, I'm just gonna go out and I'm gonna ball out. But when you run the offense through Lonzo, it gets amazing. When you play Lonzo with Zion, not with Brandon Ingram, and stagger their minutes, it's great things. He's not gonna score 27 every night, but I think he got his threes will start to be more consistent. But this is his game, man. We always say this. This is his game.
Let me tell you something. If he goes, I'm a Laker fan, but I don't want him going to the damn Clippers. Oh my god.
Oh my gosh, I'm not even a Laker fan, and I have a nightmare rooting for the Clippers. I don't want to do it.
I mean, as a Lakers fan, I don't want him to go either. But man, that's a
no. I don't want to root for the Clippers, bro. Like, oh my gosh, I would hate rooting for them.
It's such a good spot for
It's a great. I mean, they probably win the chip. Like, it's a great spot. Like, it's not like it's not great.
Oh my god, great. Him and Patrick Beverly in the backcourt playing defense. Oh my god,
it's a great spot. But boy, they have to start Zoe. He can't be coming off the bench for nobody.
And Shanker, you were saying, brother, that you didn't expect them to play. I did. It seems like Lonzo has been like slow playing the Pelicans. Like, he wants to get traded. Like, the way he's playing right now is like, the joke's on you. You know what I'm saying? Like, the last 2 games, he's had that kind of energy. He's got a pep in his step. I saw his post-game interview. He didn't look like he wanted to go jump off a bridge after the interview. Like, he looked engaged. Now, the tricky thing is, if the asking price is too high, with the extension being uncertain, will the Pelicans, if they win more games, say, screw it? We're just going to hold on to him to the end of the year and see what happens. I doubt that happens because they're not going to want him to walk away for nothing. But I hope to God that doesn't happen.
No, it's funny, man. Pelicans fans on Twitter was like, the worst case scenario is Lonzo plays well and they go on a winning streak and then they keep him. But we'll see if it happens. Who knows? But if it happens, they're going to look dumb getting rid of him, because if he's playing well, you guys on the winning streak, you trade him. I'm assuming the next team, he's going to be playing well on that team, maybe even better, and you're going to look like idiots. So they might have to hold on to him, depending on what level of playing well he's playing at. But if he's on one of them 20-point streaks like March or January, if he's getting in that kind of mode, they're going to be in trouble.
Man, yeah. I don't know. I definitely want him out of here. I definitely want him out of the Pelican, and I look forward to the day when it happens. Go ahead, Ryan.
What they should have done, they could have had Mal Turner. Remember, they should have had shooters around them, like Zion, Ingram, Zoe.
Hey, Ryan, can I say this real quick?
Yeah, you're good.
King C, he says, DJ, what up, bro? Did I do something? I'm sorry. I don't know what I did. You always cool on the chat, huh? Yeah, you good on the chat, man.
What you talking about, Willis?
Yeah, I don't know what he's talking about. Sorry about that, Rod.
Oh, no, you're good. They don't have no shooters around them, man. With Zion, you should have why are you going to trade for Adams? You could have Miles Turner. They made moves that was stupid in the offseason, and I knew this was going to happen.
Man, Ryan, I'm done trying to fix the Pelicans, bro. let them have what they want, man. Don't even try to give them no damn solution.
Man, like, I'm mad. Ingram signed that extension, but I can't stop. I can't handle him, man. Like, it's $100-some million, man. Get your money, bro. Get it. He's out of there in 4 years anyway. 5 years, he's done. He's out of there. Ingram going somewhere. I think he's gonna probably go to like a big market. He's gonna be 27 years old, 26 in his prime. He's out of there in 4 years. He's for sure out of there.
Zion out of there too.
Man, Zion gonna be a no.
I don't even know. Like, is Zion gonna sign his extension, or he gonna be like, you know what? I'm gonna just get another extension from another team.
Yeah, he could play on that.
He could. Zion is one of the few players in the league that he don't have to, like, he will still get paid 100% the same amount in the off season if he goes to a different team and don't sign his extension. Like, he has all the leverage. The man is special. So,
do y'all have faith in Zion's body holding up in the next 7 years?
I don't.
I actually do, considering how he's playing now.
Hell,
I was worried about him.
To do it 7 years from now.
No, because it was like, are you going to be committed to being in shape and being, a certain way? I'm like, with these young players, I'm about like a level of commitment. And that's just what I'm looking at. If he stays committed to that, I think he could hold up in 7 years, man.
Brother, the human knees are not meant to jump that high with that much weight and land that hard like facts.
Hey, man, just pray for my man.
Yeah. I mean, I think he's going to have to evolve his game. But I remember you see a lot of athletes that their physical assets are a gift and a curse. And if I was a team in the next 5 or 6 years, I would be weary of Zion, man. And Zion stays on the floor a lot too, man. He takes a lot of hard falls. So I'm always worried about his health. As far as BI, I want the Pelicans to see what a team with Nozo and BI feels like. I want them to feel every piece of that. So yeah, man.
Wait, you think Zion on a like Blake Griffin trajectory or something?
Nah, because Blake had a better 3-point shot. He was able to.
No, I mean, not starting out though.
No, I mean, but
he
still can hit an outside shot. Like
he still had
he can hit an outside shot, not a 3-point, but he definitely can hit
shit. Zion do that shit. If Zion hits an outside shot, man, you better look outside.
No, I was just talking about the injuries though, because he's had like 3 or 4 knee surgeries. Look, the Blake y'all saw was the greatest you ever gonna see him for the rest of the season. Don't be fooled.
Right, facts.
You ain't gonna see that no more.
Yeah, I think Zion can. I think that can happen, man. I mean, you could see a situation in the next 7 years. Zion look like he's supposed to be a nose tackle or some shit.
Right.
He probably is supposed to be a nose tackle. He just decided to play basketball. Probably supposed to be a DN, bro. Zion supposed to be rushing the passer, bro. Zion supposed to be playing on Sunday.
He got to take care of that body, man.
He decided to play basketball.
Man. Look at LeBron, man. 36 years old, and body is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
You got to take care of your body when you're young. Especially when you're making that type of money, it should be easy.
Right, LeBron spends about what, $5 million on his body every year?
They said like 1.5 million. That's a lot of money though, just for your body.
But see, I don't know if that's gonna work with Zion, man. They used to have a saying back in the community, back in the day, called Big Bone. Like he comes from that's his genetics, man. His
he
genetics.
Play football for sure.
Yeah, it's just his genetics. His genetic makeup is more of a football player on the defensive line. So all that weight on those knees. See, LeBron got a lot of weight, but LeBron is trim. You know what I'm saying? Like even in his older age, he's trim. Zion looks like a baby Shaq almost, but he has a 40 plus vertical. You know what I mean? Shaq wasn't jumping that high and coming down that hard. So I don't know. The Pelicans, if Zoe gets traded, that's not my problem no more. On to the next team.
And if I'm Zoe, I would want to be traded because the Pelicans, not only the fans, but everybody else, they don't want them there. So trade them to a contending team.
Question.
Yeah.
What about Dallas? Can you see him in Dallas running the point, and then Luka goes to the 2? They both like 6'7".
Does Luka want to play off ball?
I'm saying, man, Luka take 1 million shots a game, bro. He too high usage, way too high usage.
Yeah, I saw they was looking at. I'm trying to think.
And you still got Tim Hardaway. No, it's plenty of teams. You got Toronto, you got New York, you got Golden State, you got the Heat, you got Detroit. Like it's some few teams out there.
You know what?
And they said 10 teams called about Lonzo, so 10 teams called. So it's
and one thing, Shams 313 Shams, as you know, doesn't lie.
Right.
When he says something, that's legit. Anybody that's in the comments saying, "Oh, Shams is a liar," that's not true at all. Shams has been one of the most reliable people outside of Woj.
Shit, he's more reliable than Woj nowadays.
I was about to say, nah, Shams is Shams and Woj is like on point, man.
Hey,
shout out to Brett Law.
Woj don't get no information when it comes down to Laker news. I'll tell you that. I would tell you that. I don't know what he did to LeBron, but LeBron, they make sure Woj don't get nothing. Shams will get it before Woj. You know, but it's relationships.
Oh boy, guess who we got here? Y'all know who it is.
Let me tell you something. Back in my day,
Let me show you. What's good, Uncle Vern?
Hey, what's good, baby? Hey, look here. I got some good news. Oh, you already heard it. I forgot. But I got some more. Hey, I got some more other news though. It ain't breaking news, but it's common sense news. And I'm gonna ask you the two brothers that's all now about this news.
What's up, man?
Look here, man. Zoe coming to Charlotte, man. I'm telling you, what you brothers think about that?
Who leaving, Unc? Who leaving?
Hey, man, look, Tay-Bay leaving, man. He got to go, man. You know? And if he don't go, the coach got to go too. And if the coach got a problem with it, then he got to go too. Because his head is on the top of the block too. Hey, I like the fact that y'all like my like Zoe's game today. I like that. If he wouldn't have twisted his ankle, he probably would have got a triple-double in that game. In the last game, he messed his ankle up because he was on his way to it. I'm telling you, he a walking triple-double. And I want to ask the guys, why not have Lonzo with his brother, bringing his brother up, showing his brother what to do so he can be great too? Why not, brother?
I think it will work, Unc. I feel like the NBA, they don't want LeVar to have that power, man. They don't.
Bro, it sound like y'all don't want him to have it. You know what I'm coming to tell you? I'm gonna tell you why I said this. Look here, I'm gonna tell you why I said this. Because not one time did neither one of y'all mention it. Even as good as he is, he ain't 5'11", bro. He a walking triple-double. He got eyes behind his back. He's just like his brother. He's better than his brother right now at this point. I mean, look. Y'all, I don't think a lot of so-called basketball fans really get it. Y'all talking about Clippers, you know, Golden State. Man, I mean, come on, man. Denver. I mean, come on, man. That ain't happening. It's supposed to be happening right now where it's supposed to be at. Y'all focus should be on that, to be honest with you. You ain't got one idea of who it is you would bring in to take that starting spot in over here in Charlotte. You don't. You can't think of one person to do, but you know you don't want to get rid of Rozier, and I don't either. Tay-Bay got to go.
So what? Rozier be the sixth man?
No, Rozier could be that first point shooting guard. It don't make a difference. LaMelo is going to fit in where he get in, and he can get in at that shooting guard and at that point guard. So he going to get way more than 30-something minutes. That ain't going to be no problem. Tay-Bay got to go. Lonzo got to get the keys to the car because he got to take up that responsibility coming in. And he gets that turn. Look at guys. You know you're going to be turning keys over to Melo, right? Yeah, you ain't sure. I'm gonna get him right. Give him 1 or 2 years. Okay, I'm gonna apologize. Y'all let y'all talk, please.
No, let me read this real quick. Tofik said, "Yo, DJ, do more spoof videos. You pulled DJ Meech with that video." Thank you, my brother. What y'all think about that spoof, man, that I did today?
Oh man, I loved it. Yeah, I loved the DJ. I loved it, man. You exactly what's going on.
It seemed like the real thing, man.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's what it is. Hey,
oh my God!
Like I said, you got to put that pressure on, DJ, man. Change ain't gonna happen without pressure, man. Yeah,
so true, man.
Pipes. Yeah.
So, did you watch the Hornets game, Unc?
You said me?
Yeah. Did you watch the Hornets game?
No, I watched what's the name? I watched the previews. I seen all the previews. I didn't watch the game like that.
What you mean the previews, huh?
I'll be catching all the previews. I could have caught the game today if I wanted to. I got the internet TV. I can just go to the internet and get it. But I just didn't go to it. Matter of fact, I was watching I watching the Bucks and Lonzo. Man, come on, man, stop playing with me, man. Man, I ain't trying to. I love Charlotte, man. I want to see Charlotte come up, man. But I ain't got no future in the front. I can't put my hopes in no high no organization ain't trying to get there. I told you why I left the Bucks. I told you why I left the Bulls and why I left the Bears. And those my home teams.
Charlotte will be fine.
Man, they ain't gonna be fine without LaMelo. Man, I'm gonna tell you something.
I was about to say, how long is LaMelo staying in Charlotte though?
Nah, I'm joking.
Get his brother there. He'll stay there.
I'm just quoting the resident dumbass.
No, but what if you don't get his brother? Then he out there in 4 years and it's a wrap for Charlotte.
Yeah, he gonna be out. He don't need the money. He'll be out. He'll be out on the next plane. Matter of fact, he'll take his plane and flap out of there. Yeah,
but I don't believe
they said that he needs the money though.
No,
they said LaMelo needs the money.
No, he don't.
Hey, DJ, look here. If I give you $100 million right now, to pass the cash app, you $100 million right now. How long you think it's gonna take you to spend it or give it away? Hey, boy, you just answered that question for me. You ain't got to answer.
Right?
It'll take you It'll take you 100 million years to even figure that answer to that question out. You can't lose that cap of money because you ain't got nobody to take a bet on it that you wrong or right.
Oh, crazy. I think we're gonna be all right, man. If we line up, but they gave Hayward that money. That's the only thing. That's the only issue.
What's that? What you mean?
Hayward ain't coming off the bench.
Hayward, it ain't got nothing. Lonzo being there ain't got nothing to do with Hayward.
Well, we got to
they don't play the same position.
Would you say you more of a Zoe man or more of a Melo man?
I'm a ball fan. I like. I'm gonna tell you something. For real though, to be honest with you, I like LeVar's dream. I told you, man, I wasn't never a Lakers fan. The only reason why I got to be a Lakers fan was because of the fact that Lonzo went there, because I was watching him when he was at UCLA. So I liked this game because he had a good game. But then I started watching when he got to LA, and I said, damn, man, I hope he gets some help, boy. He'll be cool. And then LeBron came there, just like he did when I was watching Wade at Miami. I said, man, I watched Wade come in, man. He needs some help, man. Look here. Then LeBron came there. Boy, I'm telling you, man, the basketball god works good, brother.
So you more of a Zoe man?
Man, I'm a more or less. If it's meant to be, it's meant to be, and it's meant to be for Zoe to be out there with his brother. You understand what I'm saying?
I'm picking up what you're putting down. Like, I'm picking up.
You know what I'm saying? If it's meant to be for him to throw them jump shots and he gets 7 in a row this time instead of 1 in a row or 2 in a row, it's meant to be. And I think it's meant to be like that for him all the time. Because all you got to do is just put it up and have confidence go in.
So explain that one more time. I'm sorry, bro. Explain that one more time. Who you trading from the Pelicans to get on the Hornets?
Man, look here, the Pelicans will go with that Tebe, man. They take Tebe in the heartbeat. They try. Look. Okay. Rev. The Pelicans want. Look here. If you listen, I listen like I listen. You do. I don't know if you listen to do today. They coach after they got that win. AB the hero kept on squilling about him. You know what I'm saying? Look, he showing the tape where they was pressing about that Lonzo thing, and the coach didn't really want to talk about it because, like y'all had mentioned before, his head is on the chop, and the coach got Lonzo on the trading block right now. And they want to really, to a certain extent, dude was right. They really want to build his game up, but they don't want him to be going off in those 7 threes because they want to say, look here, the reason why we getting rid of him because he ain't shooting threes because we got him out there and we want him to be shooting more threes. And that was a big change from when they went into the bubble. He was playing that point. They wasn't bum rushing his threes. Now all of a sudden they bum rushing his threes this season. They disappointed because he ain't consistent with it. He was consistent with it today. He showed them up. And like I said before, that last game when he twisted his ankle, he was going to get him to business then too. He done made his mind up like dude said today. Y'all guess he said it right. He made his mind up to show them, look here, man, I ain't no buster. He know the business. LaMelo got to learn the business. Lonzo ain't no pushover. You want him on your team. You want 3 of them. You want a whole team full of them. Okay.
That's heavy. That's heavy, y'all. So you taking Tay Baby and
They
you
got to go. And look here.
so you talking about doing you talking about doing it straight up.
Hey, Rev, and then they'll pick him up too, Rev. They want him because he's strong action and he's strong action. He's what they want from Lonzo. That's what he's doing now out over here with the Hornets. What they doing now? That's what they want Lonzo to do.
He gonna drive Ingram crazy. Ingram gonna have that nigga kidnapped.
It sounds like you got some inside information on
Tay-Bay is a year two Kiera Lewis, bro. Come on,
and
dog.
another thing too. I said I watched.
It sounds like you got some inside information, man.
No,
it sounds like you got somebody in the organization.
That trade won't work, y'all, because the money got to match, and he only make $1.6 million.
Tay-Bay too broke to get Lonzo.
Man, no.
Yeah, so you got to ask somebody else.
They contract both the same thing.
No, it's not.
It ain't the same thing because he came up in the second round. They contract. They still playing on their rookie contracts.
Yeah, but everybody's scale is different until Lonzo making like $11 million this year.
Man, that's because he was drafted.
1.6.
That was because he was a second pick in the draft. That was
Correct.
Because his contract is more. It ain't that much more to make that much of a difference. I'm telling you, they trying to get rid of Lonzo out there, bro. Lonzo gonna be gone. It ain't like they gonna decide to just keep him now. He's still going.
Yo, K1 said
whether he's going to North Carolina is another thing. You understand me? And North Carolina got to make that change. They got to make a change at that starting guard because they got to bring, like, what's the name? Tay-Bay said it today in an interview. He said they got to bring in more scoring on that first string. He's on the first string.
K1. But yeah, read the K1 says Tay Baby and Borrego been going on post game dinner dates.
yeah.
Lord.
Man, look at they got to answer for what's going on. They got to answer for that. They're gonna be on the hot seat all the time, DJ. All the time.
DJ,
they got to answer.
Tay-Bay got some information on the coach, man. He got some information, something. No way, man. Shit's crazy. But he gonna lose his job, man. And he won't get another head coaching job ever again. You better wake up.
I don't understand how you had the youngest triple-double in history, but you're not starting. Like, how does that happen?
I'm sure someone has an answer.
Like, I don't understand. Like he could have had the excuse for Tay-Bay the whole season, but the moment LaMelo did that, it was a wrap. Your ass on the bench. Like, the moment he did that, you was done, bro. Like, that should have been it. And he had a couple good games before that too.
It was
so it's ridiculous, bro.
I don't think he wanted him at a triple double because he could have had the triple double versus the Pelicans, man.
Yes, he could have.
Took him out.
I peeped something that DJ had said earlier this morning that dude was he was one of them assistant coaches with dude out there in San Antonio. Is that right, DJ?
He was.
You talking about JB? Yeah, he was an assistant in San Antonio.
Yeah, it's San Antonio. Right. You know what I'm saying? Dude out there in San Antonio is kind of stubborn and hard-headed. And, you know, a lot of coaches find that to be, you know what I'm saying, that macho. You know, something they want to pick up and carry on with. You know, it's kind of hard to tell a hard-headed so-and-so what to do and how to do it unless you pan them.
Exactly, man. Shout out to J and J Video, elite member of New Media. Shout out to you. He says Lonzo is setting up his free agency with some juice. Well, hopefully he gets traded. Hopefully Shams is right because he needs
to get traded. There ain't no hope.
Yeah,
man. Nah, I feel like Lonzo is playing. Man, I'm telling you, him and Rich Paul out here playing Game of Thrones. They're like, all right, so what we gonna do is like we ain't gonna I don't think they faked his injury, but he was like, oh, this is perfect. Oh, we can just sit you out, and the whole time we just gonna hype up you not being able to play, and it's on national TV, and you just gonna ball. Now every Warriors fan I see like, yeah, we take Zoe. He made 7 threes. It's all good. Like that's all I hear. Now, you know, they might be willing to give up more.
That fan base bipolar as hell, man.
No, bro, they switched up so quick, bro. They like, oh yeah, we want all on. They like, yeah, Lonzo on step sound real good. I'm like, y'all wasn't saying that to me. Y'all was arguing with me about his threes.
You know, like you said before, they packaging Lonzo. They packaging them, bro.
No lie, bro.
Lonzo and JJ for Oubre in the first. What?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Oubre can't make nothing, man. That's crazy.
Bro, I'm done with Oubre, bro. It was an Oubre return game, so I bet on him. My man had 2 points. I'm like, yeah, I'm done with you for life, dog. Like, it's your return game, and that you saw Eric Bledsoe did in his return game, right? Like, that's what you supposed to do.
That was a big win for them tonight. That was a big win versus Milwaukee. I feel bad for Giannis, man. You signed that contract, and now look, the Nets. You're not gonna beat them. You're not gonna beat the Sixers. You should have just became an unrestricted free agent, man.
So, am I the only one surprised they won that game? Because I actually did not think they were gonna win. I just felt like the Bucks were gonna be a little bit too much.
I agree because the Bucks they came off a loss. So I thought they was gonna come out and blow their ass out. To be honest, but they
hit like 21 3-pointer. Like they was really on one that game. The Pelicans were. They really came out to play.
What you think they gonna do with the Hornets?
They're gonna whoop the Hornets out. I think they're gonna beat the Hornets. If Melo don't get 30, I think if Melo get 30 minutes, they're gonna lose, but it'd be a closer game. But if Melo get 20, 25 minutes, man, it's gonna be a 25-point loss, man.
I think Giannis gonna come out that. I think Giannis gonna come out acting damn fool.
Yeah, I was just about to say the Pelicans got a good defense, so they was able to slow Giannis down for one half. But you got Cody Zeller and Biombo, it's a rat. Come on, it's a rat.
Like straight food.
It ain't nobody to protect the rim.
Right. I think Melo will have a good game, but they'll throw some defenders at Melo, but he'll have a good game, but he won't be able to get to the rim as much because they're a very good post team. But yeah, I think they lose at least by 10, at least.
But if his jumpers fall, I hope his jumpers fall in that game. That open up a lot.
Yeah.
But he's not a player to come off the bench, man. I really believe if he was starting, man, his jumper will be on. You sitting down, you watching people play for 7 minutes, and you get in the game, and they take you out. It's hard to get in the rhythm.
No, I feel like every opportunity with Melo, he should be getting the same opportunity John Morant got last year. I don't understand why he's not getting that because he has more than enough game and potential to be doing that.
We don't know, man. He won number 3, balling out. You're not playing him enough minutes. I've never seen nothing like this, man.
All I know is it was a good show today because both Ball brothers did well. And shout out to Hoop Jargon. It was good, brother.
Shout out to Hoop Jargon.
The energy was great. Let's hope that these teams do some more winning so we can have some of these positive shows. Because, man, it gets annoying. I'm tired of talking about how Tay Bebe is turning over the ball, taking stupid shots, and the coach not using the subs right. It gets annoying, to be honest. So for them to win, and boy, they almost lost this game. I actually thought the Pacers was going to win once the Hornets benched LaMelo those last minutes. I was like, oh, they're going to win this game. But Rozier stepped up, and
if he didn't make that 3, it was going to be over, DJ. They would have lost that game.
Yeah, Rozier didn't hit that 3. That 3 rejuvenated the team. So shout out to Terry Rozier. And because he's been balling, man. We give ballers respect when they put in work. And he's one of those that put in work. Shout out to Miles Bridges. Not only for him being a good teammate, but Miles Bridges also being there when his name is called. No matter if he's playing 20 minutes, 30 minutes, it doesn't matter. He's going to bring in full energy. And let's keep this show. Let's keep this type of good juju going. Hopefully, James Borrego listens but we'll see. I got to do a wait and see approach. Everybody's in Twitter saying, "Man, I think JB figured it out." I don't know.
You know what I'm saying?
There's
We'll
still
see
some
next game.
stubbornness
We'll
there.
see next game.
Right. It's like he'll figure it out when LaMelo is starting. But no, this is great for the Ball brothers. And hopefully one day, man, it's all three Ball brothers balling in one night. That's what we need, man.
Yeah, definitely, man. And shout out to Trey Lemon. He said, y'all boys preaching, man. I like this panel. Rev, what you think about this panel right here? Me, you, 313, Uncle Vern, and Rye. This is a good panel.
I think it was lit, man. I'm glad for my guy 313 because I know he's been sticking with Lonzo the entire time. I'm happy for Lonzo as well. So it felt good. So, you know what I'm saying? Really get to talk about Zoe's game tonight and break it down with 313. And, you know, Rye is always, you know what I'm saying? He's always fired when he's on here. And Uncle Vern is Uncle Vern, man. You know what it is. And like Hoop Jargon said,
Uncle, man.
Proud as hell of Zoe. Ain't no doubt about it, man.
Yeah, and remember, I forgot his name. My man's from Twitter. He came on here. Was like, he was like, Lonzo has to want it for Lonzo. You know, no matter what we want. And I felt I'm seeing that from him now. These last two games.
It's beautiful, man.
No, he's about to start playing well, man. Trust me.
He got it. Indeed.
I want to make sure you don't remember this, though. Remember, the organizations be playing games, man. They be playing head games, man.
Facts.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man. Don't get it twisted. It ain't, the villains ain't always the guys with the black hats on.
But you know what? Ingram don't want Lonzo going. Like, he don't want him gone. That's his boy,
Zion really don't want him gone.
Man, get the hell away from
Ingram, no, that's what I was finna say. That's
like Zion love Lonzo. Zion not gonna resign.
Look. Don't you remember, man? Just last week when Zion laid up there and disrespecting when he because Lonzo was shooting bad in that one game. Lonzo said, what's the name? And said some crazy stuff to him and said something about him or something in the news or something. He said something crazy. But hold on. He what's the name did that? The big dude that be jumping out the gym, the Williams dude. But he did that last. Zion Williams did that last week. But then today though, at the end of that game with Zoe, was walking off. Zion said, "Good game." Zoe said, "Look to him," and looked at him like that, and then turned his head. Said, "Yeah, all right, yeah." Things like that. It wasn't no big old let me shake your hand and pat on your booty. He looked at him like, "Yeah, that's what's happening." Y'all didn't catch that because y'all didn't see the game. I caught that, and I already know that what's the name was Williams was talking crazy about him last week. You understand me? Like he was Zoe playing like he washed up. That was his attitude last week. But this week, just the day after the game, it was a different attitude. Y'all didn't see that.
I ain't gonna lie. I didn't watch the game.
I watched the game, but I ain't see that. I thought him and Zion had a great chemistry in the game.
At the end of the game, look at.
No, what I saw is Bledsoe. Bledsoe was really cheering Lonzo on that whole game.
Yeah.
Bledsoe was the happiest for Lonzo in that entire game.
And they both were clutch sports.
He threw up 7 threes.
Right.
Yeah, he was getting in there. He was getting in there because he was playing against the Bucks.
Let me tell you something. Rich Paul gonna get Lonzo. He gonna get Lonzo in the right position. I'm gonna tell you that. Because that's one thing about that black man. He make moves, and he, I feel like he put his clients first all the time.
Yeah,
and I think signing with him was smart.
Lonzo getting his own self in the right position. You understand me? And he continue to keep his head right. Don't let everybody get in his business and know his business, man. And just let that Rich Paul, like you said, take care of the outside work. Man, Lonzo to North Carolina, man. I'm telling y'all, man. I got to get the message, man. I'm telling y'all, man. You see the picture. I'm telling you. The picture is rosy.
I hope you're telling us the future right now. I hope you're telling us the future.
Man.
He might not go this year, but I think one day him and LaMelo gonna play together. Might not be now, but it's gonna happen.
Man, why not now?
Because I don't think Charlotte would want to do that.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? That's North Carolina's biggest fear. If I was y'all, wouldn't fear that. But I don't think. But you're right though. I don't think they'll make that move neither because of the family background or because of the family history.
Haters, man. That's why he's not starting, man. That's why he's not starting. He's not getting over 25 minutes. That's just what it is. Like we just gotta understand that.
And that ain't good business.
It's not. But they're Hornets for a reason, you know. They're the Hornets.
No,
Nobody
if they
cares
had
about
Lonzo, bro, they would be selling out for the next 15 years, bro. Like if Lonzo and LaMelo, they would never. Come on, man, and they would win a couple championships. Like, come on, man.
Listen,
What y'all
I'm working
talking
from
about?
home, right? They got me feeling like getting some season tickets and moving to Charlotte for a year to see LaMelo play. I'm telling you, and I'm a West Coast guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn.
So we just added somebody on the panel. We got Hoop. There it is. Hoop.
Hey.
Okay, I like that. I like
Hoop.
that.
There it is. Hoop.
I like that.
Shakalaka,
DJ, add
shakalaka.
me back. I'm about to get on my other phone. All right, so I'm about to get back in here in like 2 minutes.
Hey, bro, you gotta bring me in like that every time now. I like that.
Oh yeah. Man, I feel like a producer. I'm coming out with nicknames for people. I got the nickname for Uncle Vern.
I like that. I ain't
with
gonna lie
that
to you.
thing.
I like that.
That's like player. I said, man, I want to hook Uncle Vern up. I want a theme when he comes in, like he feel like he's the baddest MF around.
Oh
So,
man, now you really
He earned that though.
Now you really want to get me started.
Earned that though.
Hey yo, JJ Video says you remind him of LeVar in a good way.
Oh, that's cool. I appreciate that. And you know, DJ, I told you yesterday I love your mind. I told you that, didn't I?
Thank you, my brother, man.
Yeah.
I'm a mind of peace, man.
Yeah,
that's one thing about me.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Thank you, Wealth Engineer. He says you're a real one, DJ Raw. Thank you, man. I just try to be human, man. We all the same. Nobody's different. Nobody's better than anybody.
I like Wealth, man. He a good brother, man.
Oh, exactly. Wealth Engineer, I'm not worried about that. I've been singing on my songs all the time. It's just I just can't be playing no actual song in my background.
Hey, can I request a Hoop That Is intro?
I gotta find a remix. So I gotta have a new remix to that. But,
oh man, I do that. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm gonna tell you something. Take that and put it with LeBron James jump shot. There you go. Hoops. There it is. Hoop. There it is. I'm telling you. Hey, Jay, I give you that one for free. You can get that one for free.
Hey, Vern, I appreciate everything you give to your boy, man.
What'd you say now?
I said I appreciate all the free game you give me, huh?
Oh yeah. Hey man, look here, man. I'm telling you, boy. I'm telling you. I was watching dude today, the one that used to play for Minnesota, Ryder. He was talking about how he played with Kobe and how he played with Jordan too. And he was saying that Kobe wasn't as good as Jordan. And he said that LeBron would never match up with Jordan. I was like, man, hold on. I don't understand that one. But then I thought about it too. And I said, yeah, he never did play with LeBron.
You know, I always been a Kobe dude, you know, but I gotta respect mine, man. I bought a jersey.
I was about to say, man,
championship. I bought a jersey last week, bro.
Yeah.
No, Kobe, my favorite player in any sport, man.
Like,
right. That's my guy. Man. But I'm a little bit biased, but no, if he played with LeBron, he'd probably think different, but he probably still think MJ better. Probably.
Yeah, because MJ the guy.
MJ got that. He got that dog in him. Like it's just two different kind of people, you know.
See, those three are the best in my opinion. I'm like, you know, I'm 25, 26 years old, so I'm a little bit different. But those are the three best players I think that could play in any era. Those are the three best players of all time. That's just me. You know, you can put Magic up there, but Kobe and MJ and LeBron is different.
And yeah, you know what, man? Kobe Bryant, my favorite player of all time. But I'm not one of them guys. And again, I'm not so high on LeBron. Yes, sir. I'm not one of them dudes who act like, you know, LeBron couldn't play in any era and all that stuff. Like, you know, some people be getting out of pocket when you don't like somebody. So, you know, I'm good with giving everybody their flowers while they still playing, even though I may not be a huge fan. You know what I mean? So I don't try to do that to LeBron, bro. You know, like y'all saying, I'm a big Kobe fan. Everybody who knows me know that.
Yeah. My thing with LeBron is like I was such a big Kobe fan that I never paid attention to Brown, so I never hated him or liked him. He was just, to me, he was just an NBA superstar. You know what I'm saying? So now it's just funny to me to see people argue back and forth the Brown stands and that the haters, man. I'm just like, bro, the man is a great basketball player. That's it.
But I
End of
think
the day,
I think with us,
that's it.
Fan base, though, man. His fan base, even when he came to the Lakers, they disrespected Kobe.
They
So it's
toxic,
like, damn,
man.
you know.
They toxic. No, that's true.
Like,
That's
damn.
true.
They move around.
Wait,
like
so y'all think the Pelicans gonna win tomorrow?
Who they got?
They play the Rockets.
Probably not.
Oh, the Rockets balling since James. They got a good
The
team,
Rockets
man.
hooping right now too.
Niggas told me that
I don't know. I think they can beat the Rockets.
Washed up.
Yeah, that's further from the truth. He's balling out. John Wall is looking good. It's the combination between Wall and Oladipo and a strong bench.
I will watch it.
Hey, brother, y'all know what? Brothers, you know
what you were saying, who jargon?
Yeah, I was saying, brothers, you know something I forgot? That John Wall and didn't John Wall and Boogie play together in Kentucky?
Yeah, in 2010.
Yeah. Bro, I just totally like it dawned on me like a ton of bricks when I watched it on ESPN. I was like, these dudes played together in college. That's why they got their synergy.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I was just like, damn, I never thought of that for one second when they paired them together.
When he got traded, I remember like 2 weeks ago when he got traded or whatever. And when he went to the Rockets, I was like, yo, that's a good pickup. Where everybody was acting like that was a bad pickup. I didn't see how that was a bad pickup. That backcourt is dynamic right now. And with Boogie getting his legs back under him, Houston is promising, man. They playing really hard right now. So I'm excited for Cole Salas, man. He's the biggest winner right now.
Yeah, shout out to that brother, man. Shout out to all the black coaches out there.
I'm really happy they went out and got him actual team filled with talented players that he will still be able to succeed with after losing James Harden. Like getting them Oladipo and Wall and Cousins and Seawood, like they did him right with that.
Hey, Houston better than Dallas, man. Deeper. I wish my Lakers would have signed Cousins back, but I'm not really a Marc Gasol fan right now because he's older. I think that's one area that my Lakers got to do. We got to get like another athletic center, man.
Ain't that shit? Better than Dallas. Ain't that some shit? Yes, sir.
Hey, look here. You remember yesterday though when we was talking about how how John Wall out there playing, how they played out there and everything. We was talking about that, and Rev mentioned it. What I think about how his boy was playing with him. I said, yeah, his boy playing good because he out there playing with his boy again. They ain't been together since they was in school together.
Hey, you're right though. You're right. You're right. And I totally glossed over that. You're right.
Hey, look here. I'm gonna tell you something. That job, that hard thing, it gonna be hard for them to get over. James Harden leaving, it ain't gonna be hard for a lot of people to get over that, man. Watch what Houston finna do, man. Houston finna put up some business, man. They finna get busy, Bob. Believe me.
Man, Uncle, it's hard to argue with. I just want to see how they gon'. Now, one thing I will say, and they was doing this with Harden. If y'all watch, man, like James Harden was playing off ball. Like he looked fat as hell out there, but he looked like a whole different player. He looked like old James Harden. You know what I'm saying? Back for Oklahoma City, early in the year. So if the guys buy in, I mean they got the legs to go. So I'm actually I'm a Houston native, but I ain't gonna lie, I'm a Houston Rockets hater. But I don't want them to win nothing. But I'm not gonna lie, I like what they got going, man. And they've taken a whole different approach. And I'm just a fan of basketball. So if you play the right way, I can put my bias aside and appreciate what you're doing. And the Rockets got something good brewing, man. That's just real talk.
Yeah, like DJ said, I mean, I want to congratulate you. I want to hate you, just congratulate you, especially if you congratulate on doing something good. And nothing wrong with doing good. You looking good, you feeling good.
Right.
Get it in. Shit.
And Wealth Engineering, Uncle Vern from Chicago.
Oh, yeah.
Chi-Town. Y'all know what it is.
Yeah, straight up from Chicago. We getting it in Milwaukee.
What part of the shot you from, huh?
South suburbs, Chicago Heights, at Harvard, Chicago Heights. I told you I went to school with. I grew up with Craig Hodges and with Phil Gary and with Rod Higgins. I grew up
Some
with them
bad
brothers.
boys, huh?
Yeah, I told you Rod Higgins used to be the general manager, man. Rod Higgins is Michael Jordan's best friend, man. Both of them, both of the people I grew up with them in Chicago Heights. They all played with the Bulls. Craig played with the Bulls. I went to school with him. I went to grade school with him. I went to grade school with high school with Craig, and I went to grade school with Rod Higgins. I've been knowing them all my life.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah. For real. But then, yeah, I came out of the south suburbs, Chicago Heights. Chicago Heights Bloom. And then I mentioned yesterday when I said no, I didn't have no 1 point basketball average. I had a 1 point something grade average, nigga. Who was that? HJ. You said yeah, that was you said that wide ass. That's who
I probably did, man. Hey, Unc, I ain't gonna lie, I was lit yesterday.
Yeah, I know you probably was. You got me
Respect
though.
your elders, my brother.
Hey, I'm coming my ass today, man. All right, fair enough, man.
I told you that. Hey, now you got another one past me too. That's two you got past me. Hey, look, HJ, I told you I'm watching you.
Hey, you on point, man. Like we gonna have to mess around and square up, man, because you keep calling me out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you sure did. Damn, Monk, you only average 1 point, 1 point a game.
Yo, wow, man. Hey, brothers, man, we gotta do this again. This was a fun show. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to the panel. Shout out to my boy 313 for joining. Rev, Uncle Vern, Hoop Jargon, and Rye. Man, you know we're gonna leave this out in style, man.
Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
Back in my day, let me show you.